Hello, everyone, and welcome to the My Daily Choice sample training. We're going to have two sessions. The first one here is going to be how to purchase samples, then offer and send samples. And then on the second session, we will go ahead and do the follow-up section, which is the most important to getting that conversion you're looking for. So let's get started on the first one. As you can see on your home page now, you've got a new sample button right here. For everybody who's asking, the three-way call button has been moved to the upper left menu, so you should be able to just go up there and use it there, okay? So let's get into sampling. This is what we call our sample dashboard, and when you first get in here, it's very possible you'll have 0 credits remaining, and this will be blank because you haven't sent any samples yet, okay? So to get credits, you can simply go to your back office, okay? Everybody wants to know, how do I get credits? Purchase credits. You go right to your back office, you'll log in, and you'll see options there to purchase credit packs. Once you purchase those credit packs, they will show up in the app right here for you to use, usually within about 2 to 5 minutes at most, but it may even be quicker. So once you have credits, now we're ready to get started sampling. Just to confirm, sampling is a fantastic way to pique interest and get people to be interested in your products and allowing you to easily follow up and convert. So that's the whole purpose of the sampling here. So let's talk about why it makes sense to offer a sample first and then send it. So let's go to this button right here. Here you can see they're stacked as offer a sample and send a sample. The offer a sample is there so that you can actually send an offer to your prospect with a video so they can actually request the sample. This is really important because what you don't want to do is just send off samples one after the other without letting them know or really making sure that the prospect has an interest. These samples will cost you money, so you want to make sure that the person that's getting it really sees a value in that sample. And once you get a request, you're going to see how easy it is to send a sample. Okay, so let's go into offer a sample. By tapping it, you're going to see that you have the option to offer a sample of both of your products that are here, samples. Okay, very easy. You have your coffee and then the shampoo and conditioner sample. It's really simple. The way you normally share videos, you offer a sample. So let me hit the share button so you can see it. And when you do that, you go ahead and get a sample message like usual, and you can adjust it at the end like you normally do if you wish. Hit next, and this is where you go in and get your prospect, and let's say it's a new or existing. I'm going to go with a new prospect, and I'm going to send this to myself so you guys can see how easy this is to use, okay? Tap, tap, and then you go next. Okay, now again, like a video or anything else, you can share it with whatever options that you have on your phone. As you can tell, I have all of these major chat apps installed on my phone right now. So right now I'm going to send it via text though, so let's hit next. And I like to do a follow-up reminder, usually do a 3-day follow-up reminder on a sample. They may not get it in 1 day, but I do want to have some degree of urgency for sure. And like usual, it's going to pull up the text message. This is where you can change it. If you guys have not seen this before, you can tap and change. Just don't change this link down here in any way. Okay, it's what's connecting you and your prospect. I'll send it. And then, of course, the text will come in. We'll take a look at it. And this is what it looks like. When your prospect clicks on the link that you've provided, this takes them to your replicated offer sample page, okay? And you can see it's a very clean looking thing. It's got your information right here, and it has the opportunity for them to check out a video about the sample. It's got a call to action, and of course they can get their free sample. Let me tap on that. And this is going to take them to, again, a contact page where you're going to get notified. So you can see they can type in their address, and I'm going to go ahead and put a address in there. Okay. Now I'm going to have to put in a fake address and I'll have to override it, but you will see. Now the reason we like having prospects putting in their own address is because they generally don't get it wrong. So it's really another benefit of offering the sample before you send it, because these prospects do a great job of putting in their own, and that'll limit the number of bad addresses and number of potentially bad shipments, okay? So keep that in mind as you're offering a sample. And let me finish up here. And as you can see, I'm done. I'm going to put get my free sample. Your prospect's going to see that you're going to be contacting them And you can see how fast at the top I got a push alert in of that sample request. And so it tells you everything about it. It tells you it's not going to be automatically sent. Again, this is a request, so you can control what samples go out into who. You can offer, you can do that to many, many different people. And then when they come in, you control who gets the sample and who does not. And you can see it's got the type of sample you offered, because you do have more than one you could offer, and the address. And it's really this simple. You can go to see the details, but from right here, you can just send a sample. This alert, don't forget, is also always housed in your alerts button on the homepage of the app, okay? So right here, send sample. And what you'll see is it'll take you right to the confirmation page. So all you have to do is confirm and go. It's that simple, that easy. And so I'm going to hit send. Okay, and just like that, the sample goes into what's called submitted status. So let me hit OK. Okay, and let me go back to the sample button, and you can see that I now have a sample in submitted status. Now, what's important about submitted, you need to know, is that within about an hour, this submitted status will expire. But the reason for submitted is so you can actually edit. Maybe you typed in the wrong address. Maybe you decided to cancel this offer of a sample in the send. I've canceled my previous test ones, as you can see here. So you can hit view edit, and during this submitted status, you're going to be able to go ahead and edit the address right here. You're going to be able to do a number of things, but of course, you can also cancel the sample. You don't have to, of course, but I want you to see what you can do during the submitted status. Now, what's going to happen after that roughly half hour to an hour, what's going to happen is it's going to change from view edit to ready to ship. At that point, you will not be able to edit the address or cancel the sample send, okay? Keep that in mind. It's going to change from submitted to ready to ship. Then you will see it change to shipped. And then with tracking, you will see it be changed to delivered. And that's how the system works. It's very efficient, very effective, allows you to have a robust sampling program. So that's how you can offer and send a sample. So let's recap really quickly. What you can do is let me get back to the home page. Okay, you tap on your sample button. You have the ability to offer and send samples, okay, or purchase credits, of course, but you offer and send. You click, you tap offer, you offer each one. You will get an alert when they request a sample. That alert is also housed right down here in your alert section here, and then you can click on it and send it. Okay, it's that easy. But let's also talk about the fact that you may just want to send a sample, and we know that. I'd rather you offer and then send, but if you want to, it's very easy. Let me show you how. You hit send a sample, and this time, because the system does not know which sample you want to send yet, you didn't offer a particular one, okay, you get a chance to choose which one you want to do. You simply tap on it, okay, and at that point, you're going to have to type in their name, their address. You can grab very easily, their information from your address book, but most of the time, you only have their name and their email, right? That's all you have. Maybe their phone number as well, etc. But you don't have their address. So you're going to have the address ready if you're going to do that. And this is where you would type in your address. And I'll put in another address here for us, another fake one, 1, 2, 3, 4, just to show you how you can do this as well. So you can send. I'm not saying you can't. Okay, let's just get through it real quick. OMP. Next, we're going to go ahead and go back, and yes, you can put in a second address line. And let's get in there and put that in there. And then we're going to go to the state. So what I want you to do is you can see how this is good. I'm going to use the original address, and you can see that it gets it ready right here for you to send. This is a confirmation page, okay? This is the same page that when you offered a sample and I click send sample, it brought me right here. That shows you the number of steps that the offer sample can save you if you want to use that instead of just direct send. But we understand you may want to, okay? So that's what you want to do. Here's an edit button here, edit button here. You have a number of options here. So I want you to see that you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and hit send here. Sample submitted. I'm going to go back to sample. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and cancel both of these because I don't want them to go out. It's just a training. I'm going to hit the view edit. I'm going to hit cancel. Yes. Okay, it's that easy. Go back and you can see now that it's canceled. I'm going to go to view edit again here. Cancel this one out. It's that easy. Okay. So now that we've confirmed how to properly purchase credits, you get them in your back office. You can offer and send a sample. Again, I prefer you do the offer first. That gets the address for you and then easily to send it. But of course, you can do a direct send as well if you have their address and you're ready to go. So with that, we're complete with the how to purchase credits, offer a sample, and send a sample. Next, we're going to go after how do we follow up properly with the retargeting system in your app. So thank you, and we'll get to the next session.